Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So Libs of TikTok posted this video clip of an LGBT whatever activist deciding to encourage people over on TikTok and however many followers this person has, I've got no idea, not to tell the young person's parents if that child decides to come out as being trans. We know that at the moment, this whole transgenderism debacle is a social contagion. So a lot of kids that are now choosing to come out on, or to their parents or to their friends or whoever else, usually starts online. They see a video online, they're either in a very vulnerable position in their life, and they think that what a person like this has to say, for example, makes a great deal of sense. Now, obviously, they got no idea because they're a young kid. They've got no clue about the ramifications of making this sort of decision because they don't understand it. They think that they do, but they don't really. A young kid doesn't fully understand or comprehend their identity yet, their like who they are as an individual. Like I certainly didn't. I had no idea. I was trying to figure out who the hell I was for a very long time. And by the way, I wrote a book about how you can find your purpose. It's called The Path of an Eagle, How to Overcome and Lead After Being Knocked Down. And by the way, finding purpose ain't that hard. We all have one. We all were born with a purpose. And I think finding that purpose is not rooted in anything. It's rooted in someone. And that someone is named Jesus Christ. But also you were created with the best purpose of all. And that is to live, to be alive and to live this life the best way you possibly can, and not to be swayed or to be confused or to go down any of these ridiculous rabbit holes that are going to ruin your life. You can't go back and you can't change things. I think the ultimate purpose and finding true meaning in life is going through suffering, is actually doing hard things. It's being who God made you to be, the human being, the one of worth right now. That is truly, truly valuable. You don't need to change it for anything, my friends. But then you got these people on Instagram and TikTok, bane of human existence, TikTok, man. And they will say, you need to change yourself. If you're not happy with yourself, you need to change yourself. And what do you need to change? Literally, your body. You need to cut off healthy breasts. You need to chop off your penis. You need to pump yourself up full of synthetic hormones and drugs. Like, they're going in the wrong direction. And they're saying that, hey, that's normal. That's where you need to go, man. That's wrong. That is totally out there. It's outrageous, if you ask me. So this LGBT trans whatever activist has encouraged this person's followers not to tell the young kid's parents if the child decides to come out as being trans. Have a watch.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if a child, a minor, comes out to you as trans, gay, lesbian, bi, whatever, your first move should not be immediately to go tell the parents. That's not it, and here's why. Thank the child for sharing that information with you. Let them know that you support them and are happy that they know who they are. But you should also ask if there's anyone that they're not sharing this information with and who you can share this information with. Because they may have come out to you because home is not a safe or supportive place for them. Your move is to just go tell the family or the caregivers. You could be putting them in a really, really unsafe situation.
No one needs to hear what you have to say. Let me just say that first and foremost. No one should be listening to any of the nonsense you have to say because it's dangerous. You don't tell a young kid they shouldn't tell their parents anything. Like, that is significantly harmful. And you want to say that, oh, it's harmful for the child to tell the parents? It's harmful for the child not to tell the parents and listen to people like yourself. No, the best thing for you to do is to go to someone like this or Jeffrey Marsh, which Jeffrey has a Patreon account, which you can go and pay money to spend time with Jeffrey Marsh in a private chat room. So Jeffrey Marsh can, what with you. And yeah, like that to me doesn't sound right at all. These people are openly grooming young kids. That's what it is. if you're saying and discouraging young kids from talking or being a part of their parent's life, and you shouldn't trust your parent with anything, especially if it revolves around irreversible damage surgeries and the like, and you want to convince that child because, oh, it might not be safe for you to do that. It might not be safe for you to come out as being bi, lesbian, gay, trans, or whatever else. Your parents might not understand at first. Well, damn right. Like, if your parents has any common sense, reason, and rationale, if you're going to come out to them as being trans and you're a child, they're going to be like, oh, hell no, man. What's wrong with you? What are you looking at? And parents, if your child does, in fact, or if your grandkid comes out and says to you, hey, I think that I'm trans, get them the hell away from their phone. And also there was a comment, or someone said to me once, the parent goes, yeah, and I'm trans too. So I'm going to go to your school tomorrow dressed up and act like I'm trans. That usually gets them out of their delusional mindset. Quick smart, embarrassment. Yeah. So I don't think what this person is saying is right or accurate. I think what this person's saying is actually harmful to the young kid. It's dangerous. And parents, beware. Yeah, like, what is it any of your business to be asking a young kid something that is incredibly personal? What business is it of yours? Now, I wonder why the child feels safer coming to you as a teacher or whoever the hell you are than going to their own parents. Maybe they're listening to people like you that say that opening up like this to their parents is harmful. It always amazes me when you've got individuals like this that say stuff like this. It makes me wonder why. What's your agenda here? What are you getting out of this exactly? Oh, I am just trying to do my bit to help the young kid. No, you want young kids to meet you online. You want young kids to talk to you. That's problematic. These LGBT whatever activist types spout concern. They spout like, oh, I want to help you. And the next minute you get news articles and news reports saying that this person has abused and you know what, the young kid, like, that happens. This is how it starts. And parents, you better watch and you be very mindful of what your child is watching and what your child is being taught at schools. And if your child has social media at a young age, I would highly encourage you to get the child off social media because they're not mature enough to be on social media. I wish that I wasn't on social media as a young kid. Believe you me, I should have listened to my parents. They knew better. They knew that it would F me up big time, and it did. I was depressed and miserable for quite some time because of social media. It's a hellhole. Young kids don't have the brain capacity to understand any of the stuff that goes on social media. There's so much bullying that goes on social media. There's a lot of grooming. There's countless things on social media that makes it really hard for young kids to grow up in a healthy manner. And is it any wonder why we've got so many young kids that are miserable, they're depressed, they're confused about life? Is it any wonder? These people concern me big time. Anyway, my friends, you guys take care. You be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.